Welcome to a new video. Today we are gonna explain which kind of exercise is recommended for elder people. So if you are getting near the 60s window of age, or maybe a relative is getting to that age or is maybe a little bit older, and you want them to start living a more active lifestyle and to have better health, then this will explain a little bit of how to do that. The information that I will explain will be based on the latest recommendations of the World Health Organization and then a little bit of my opinion. Take this as a starting point to know what to start looking for when designing or when creating or when hiring someone for training. Of course, personalized training is the most recommended option if you don't know where to start, if you don't have any background with exercising. As you know, we offer coaching services. All the information is in the description. Let's get into it. So the first and most fundamental part of training for elder adults is gonna be, as always, strength training. Why is strength training important? It will obviously increase our strength, which translates in our daily life to more autonomy and more independence. It means not needing help to get up from bed, to get up from a chair, to walk some stairs, to get down on your knees to grab something from the ground. It means quality of life. But not only that, not only in the physical aspect. Strength training has a correlation with a decreased risk of falls. It also prevents and acts as a protective factor against cognitive degeneration, meaning it protects our brain. At the end of the day, the constant activation of the neurological pathways that link our nervous system with our musculoskeletal system, they stimulate our brain and our nervous system to keep it fresh and to protect it, as we said, against degeneration. So strength training has to be the pillar of our training. If we can do it 2 or 3 days a week, it's great. If we can do it more, even better. I would focus especially the legs. Having strong lower extremities will decrease our risk of falls. It will protect us against muscle loss, which is a natural tendency of our bodies up to a certain age. Muscle literally decreases every single year, and by strength training we can prevent this muscle loss, also protecting us against fractures. So strength training has to be our pillar. My best recommendation would be lifting weights or any other way of resistance training, like with our own body weight, like with calisthenics. Simple home workouts can be okay in certain scenarios. Swimming, lifting stuff, and living an active lifestyle can also be beneficial. In general, lifting weights and other forms of resistance training are gonna be key. Of course, adapted to our age. The older we are, the more we should avoid higher exertion training, meaning going for our 1 REM. But besides that, strength training, if done correctly and progressively, is safe for older people. Then we have cardiovascular training. Again, it is also gonna be important. Why? Because it is protective against cardiovascular disease, which is extremely common in the modern world, one of the first causes of mortality. It will also train our respiratory system and keep it in a good state. Under this umbrella of cardiovascular training, we could have proper cardiovascular training like running, cycling, swimming, walking, okay? Both high intensity interval training and continuous training are recommended, both are fine, even though there seems to be some evidence pointing that interval training may be more interesting. We don't really care. As long as we are active, we try to walk as much as possible, we try to do some of these activities. Of course, any sport also works. In general, what the World Health Organization recommends is try to stay as active as possible. So walking as much as we can, moving, doing activities, doing sports, doing cardiovascular training, all of these are gonna be fine. And lastly, I want you to get a simple idea out of this video, just to know the 3 more important things. We have balance training. Why is balance training so important? Because as we said, falls are one of the main causes of mortality in older adults. So by training balance exercises, we make our body get used to positions and situations in which we would be able to fall, and makes it used to and able to compensate and to prepare and adapt to those situations so that we don't fall. It is essential, and it may be with things as simple as staying on one leg, just trying to stay for as long as possible with our eyes closed. Of course, it depends on the physical situation of the person, but it is very important. We could also make this topic even more complex by training what we would do if we fell to the ground, like laying on the ground or having the person that is being trained fall on the ground and see how he would wake up or how he would ask for help. That is also interesting. Or simply training falls like they do in some martial arts. Those are great training tools. So yeah, in general, this would be the 3 main parts that would need to be part of the training of an elder adult. Of course, more things could be added or adapted depending on the person. Flexibility training could also be interesting, of course. It depends on the person's needs, but this, as you see it, is a nice starting point. So I hope this was useful and you can get some ideas out of it. Thank you so much for watching.